Hey friends, welcome to Relatively Refined. Today's video is based around befores and afters as Kathleen shares with us some project pieces that she's redone, a thrift haul, and some more of her beautifully renovated farmhouse. You won't want to miss it. Also, stay tuned to the end for our Relatively Refined segment where we share our viewers' thrifted treasures. All right, let's get started.
Hi everyone. In today's video, we have a lot to get covered. First, I'm going to share with you a small thrift haul that I picked up at a recent stop at the Goodwill. Then, a couple of months ago, I shared with you a little cupboard and a pair of lamps that I had picked up at the Goodwill that were project pieces and that we were going to redo. Well, we have redone those pieces, so I'm going to share with you how they came out. I think they came out really nice. And the last part of this video is a continuation and really the final inside tour of our renovated house. And in this one, I will share with you the mudroom, and there's a really small 3/4 bath off of the mudroom that features some vintage wallpaper that I got on Etsy that I think is pretty special. So we have a lot to do. Let's get started. Okay, so let's start with the thrift haul. So it's so funny when I watch my sister's videos, because we don't always know what each other has picked up along the way. I find myself laughing because even though our styles are a little bit differently, sometimes what we find and what we gravitate to and pick up at the thrift stores are so similar between the three of us. So this first item is an example of that. Recently, my sister Patty shared that a salt box, a ceramic salt box that she picked up, and it had sort of an old world style to it. Well, lo and behold, I was very attracted to this. I think it's Polish pottery. It looks like a sugar bowl, but on it, and I don't know if somebody wrote that on it or if that is part of the design, but it says sal, which means salt. So I picked this up and I just thought, oh my gosh, that's so funny that here we are both collecting these salt bins. But this one just has a really beautiful and Polish pottery feel to it with the really pretty colors and the really simple but pretty design. So I picked that up for, it was $1.99 at the Goodwill. And I'm going to use it. I'm not going to put salt in it. I'm going to use it as just a little bit of I might put a plant in it or just as a little decorative piece somewhere in my house. So the second thing on that trip I got was this. It's a candle holder. It was $1.99 and it says in it, made in Thailand, teak wood, Kalmar. Very simple, very mid-century modern. And I will just I have a candle here. You can see that it just is for a wide candle. But I just love that teak wood. It is definitely mid-century. And I will likely place this on my mid-century credenza in the hallway. I think that will go nicely there. And it's small, it doesn't take up a whole lot of room. I got a couple of, I'm always looking for storage jars, and this one was brand new. You can see it has the cardboard in it. It's an Anchor Hocking, I'll take that out, storage jar. And this has so many uses. I mean, I could see it in a bathroom with extra soaps or cotton balls in it. It could be in the kitchen, in the pantry with sugar or coffee pods. Millions and millions of things you could do with this. I decided, because I am thinking about starting my garden and I have seed packets all over the place, I am going to, I'll show you, I had my seeds right here. I'm going to keep my seeds in it. And that way I know where they are and they're all in one place rather than scattered throughout closets and the garage and anywhere, junk drawers. So this will be for seed storage. So I'm psyched about that. And that was brand new. It was marked $2.99. And it actually had the original sticker on it, which said it was $10.99. So from the store, I'm assuming it was $10.99. So a good deal, and it was brand new. And on the storage line, I picked up this giant jar with the, the screw lid on that. This was $2.99 from the Goodwill. I never leave these behind. There are so many things. So I collect them. I've put rice in them because I get big bags of rice. I've put coffee pods in another one. This one, I'm not really sure what I'm going to put in that, but I'll find something. Pasta could go in here, or flour. I may put flour in there. Different grains, because I do like to buy things in bulk, and then it's nice to have them in a little more manageable storage piece so that you're not dragging out a big bag of something. So very excited about that. And again, this is the kind of thing I like to pick up at the Goodwill when I'm not really looking for anything decorative or collecting anything. These are the kinds of pieces that just come in so handy, and they actually really, if you open up your pantry, they make everything look nicer when when things are in a glass jar. So I was happy to get that. And I think last video I shared with you, I was in dire need of mixing bowls, and I picked up a few glass mixing bowls at the Goodwill. Well, I probably need to stop, but I found this last trip a whole nother set of clear glass mixing bowls. I think there are 1, 2, 3, 4, and the whole set was $6.99. So I don't need any more. So I need to just stop. I think I have collected or purchased 7 in the last couple of weeks. So I think I'm good with the glass bowls. But, it's so nice. They're all different sizes. These are Pyrex. A lot of these are Pyrex because it was a set. Just all different sizes. And if one breaks, whatever. But I think they're just really, they come in handy. And like I said, the last time I shared with you some bowls that I got, I had to get rid of ones that I had actually gotten as a wedding shower gift. And we were about to celebrate our 33rd wedding anniversary. So it was time for those to go. And let's see, this was another thing that made me laugh. So my sister shared with you a little miniature that she picked up, and she knows I love miniatures. She sent me a few at Christmas time that I love. Well, I found this one for 99 cents, and it's just this little mini caned chair. And it'll sit on a windowsill. I actually put it on my kitchen windowsill because it's just so cute. And the fact that somebody made that, and it's really teeny, it's probably 2 inches tall. So again, I couldn't pass that up. That was kind of a fun one. And the last purchase that I got, I will share with you right now. And then the next segment of the video, you will see these redone a little bit. So I did get 2 lampshades. They're 2 the same. And I'm going to use these in my redo of those lamps that I shared with you the last time. These were $5 each, so $10 for the pair. The lamps were $5 each. So I'm going to end up with a redone lamp and shade for $10, and I have a pair of them. They'll look the same for $20. I am going to try my hand at painting. This is a fabric shade. I'm going to use some painter's tape and create a stripe on this to go with the lamps that will be painted. And I will share with you how that all turns out in the next segment of this video. So that was the haul. The next part will be the updated little cupboard and lamps. Hopefully they will turn out well. And I will share with you that in just a few minutes. So here's the piece in its original state. It had a crackle glaze or crackle paint on it, kind of an off-white that was starting to peel and chip away. The piece was in good structural shape. It just needed, a facelift. So here is how it came out after we stripped off all of that crackle paint and brought it back to its natural wood, which happened to be oak. And here's just a reminder of what the lamps looked like before we painted them. So here are the 2 finished pieces. I spray painted the lampshade, kind of a sage green stripe, and the actual lamp I spray painted black. Now, really, the lampshade is a little bit too big for the lamp, but sometimes when you are redoing things or finding things by thrifting, you take what you can get. And the fact that I got a pair of those, even though they're a little bit too big, it almost gives them sort of a craftsman's look to the lamps. There's the little stand it's really a beautiful oak wood. And all we did, we stripped it down, used some heavy duty stripper. You can see we kept the handles, just washed them. And then we gave it an oil finish, just put some oil on it to preserve the wood and also bring out some of its character. You can see there. So the whole project was $30. I used spray paint that I had out in the garage. And honestly, I think it looks really beautiful. I'm going to turn the light on so you can see it with the light on, although it's a sunny day today. And back up. And it works perfectly in this little extra bedroom. And I'll keep plenty of storage in there for things that we need to find a space to keep them in. And the lamp came out beautifully. I've only done one, so I will try to do the other one. It'll be tricky to match it up, but I'm going to give it a go. All right, thanks for watching. And now we're at the final part of this eclectic video. Here is a tour of our renovated mudroom, a very useful, practical, and highly trafficked room in the house. These are some vintage pictures of a local a ski area that were in my husband's family. We went with Vermont slate on the floor, along with the horizontal wood siding, shiplap siding, just to break it, get a little bit of an interest. This is a thrifted clock that I got, and an old ski above the door that was found in our old house, the one that we used to live in. This room is all about storage. Baskets above that I picked up one by one with coupons from Michael's hold all kinds of things above. And for a pop of color, I decided to go with this spring green on the doors to break up the gray on the floor and the white of the shiplap. This table was actually my grandmother's kitchen table. It was something original to the house. The glass doors were recycled. My husband took those off of a job, and we were able to use them. They go out into the screened-in porch out there. So really, this is our most used room in the house. And right off of that is a little tiny 3/4 bathroom. And what I really wanted you to see is this absolutely incredible wallpaper. It is vintage from I believe it's from the 1940s, 20s or 40s, of a little maple sugaring scene, perfect for this little bathroom in Vermont. The lights were new. The little medicine cabinet was actually in the house when we bought it, we reused some of the fixtures, the toilet and the little sink we got at a salvage yard, so it fit right into the corner like that. And even though it's tiny, it even has a shower. Well, we covered a lot of territory in today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. It was really a video of before and afters. The before and after of our mudroom renovation, and then the before and after of a couple of thrifted pieces of furniture that for very little money will make a big impact and statement in your house. The little cupboard is a quality piece of furniture. Its beauty just needed to be uncovered. And the lamp and the lampshades, I'm a big believer in a little bit of paint to make a huge difference. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you haven't yet subscribed, please do. We'd love to have you join us, and we are aiming for 5,000 subscribers before the end of the summer. Thank you for watching all of this, and we will see you in the next video.
Welcome to Relatively Refined, where we share our viewers' thrifted treasures. Today's treasure comes from Virginia. It is this absolutely stunning mid-century modern plant stand. She found this at her local dump for free. Isn't that beautiful? She also found it listed and sold on First Dibs for $650. What an amazing find. Thank you so much, Virginia, for sharing that. If you would like us to share your treasures, just send us an email to the address on the screen with a picture and a brief description, and we'd love to put it in an upcoming video. All right, everyone, take care, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.